So this was the capital of Alaska back when it was part of Russia. And you can see some of the, you know, the Russian architecture that's here. Yeah, so this would have been the Russian capital. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and explore downtown a little bit. Yeah, so there's a restaurant over here called the Mean Queen. I don't know about the Mean Queen. Oh wow, that's really, really cool. Love the architecture. Welcome to historic St. Michael's Cathedral, established in 1837. And there's a lineup of folks. Of course, there's 3 cruise ships in port right now.
Thank you for coming in. Gentlemen, remove your hats. All food and drink items on the shelf, please.
That was pretty cool. Got some really old crosses in there and have a picture of the Last Supper. And it was like done in Russian. Pretty cool. Alaskan Gift Bazaar since 1919. They had gift shops back in 1919. Let's go in and check this out. It's a busy gift shop at that. All kinds of great gifts. And it's a pretty big gift shop. Got a little bit of everything. T-shirts. Alaska, the Last Frontier. That's really cool. I like that. Sitka, Alaska. Looks like it's handmade. Oh yeah, that's definitely made in. Look at that.
Oh wow.
It's made in China though. it looks like something that's
well, it's a pegboard, ain't it?
Yeah. But anyways, but if you look at it, it's made in China. You never know what you're pretty much as we know, we don't buy a lot of like gifts in general. So a lot of times it's made in China, you know. Oh yeah, lots of gifts here. I'm gonna look for a pin, right?
It won't be made in China.
Well, it's gonna be made in China, but at least it says that we better. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's a pretty cool Christmas ornament there. Very, very cool. So this here is made in Alaska. Pretty cool. And I got some pins for the map. Pretty cool ones at that. And a magnet for the fridge. Whoa. And a magnet for the fridge.
There's like a mermaid up there.
Yeah, they're all decorated. They're like buoys for a ship or something. Yeah. And this statue is quite busy. It's the prospector. The prospector. Her. He's got a shovel and pickaxe, and he's good to go, huh? Mm-hmm. And everybody is talking about the weather today. This has been one of the best days they've had this year. And it's very, very rare. In fact, you don't even really need a jacket on. But yeah, it's a really, really cool old town. You could tell it's got like that mining influence. The prospector, you know. This is a pretty big town. There's a lot of gift stores, more than I thought there was gonna be. They even have a movie theater playing Ghostbusters and the Frozen Empire, Civil War. But yeah, it's a cool little town. Lots of little gift shops. Anywhere to squeeze the tourist out of a couple bucks, eh? That's the bishop's house. They're only doing guided tours today, and they're booked up for today. Of course, yet again, there's 3 ships in port. Makes it really difficult to just walk in and out of places. And we didn't know how long our excursion was going to be, and we didn't realize that we were going to have a few hours after. Yeah, Orca, Pacific High School. Beautiful, beautiful churches. Got a very unique look to them. So this was a sawmill back in 1934. Now it looks like it's a fish hatchery. And there's our ship out there. He's eating the that there, the bear. Dawn. Dawn. Yeah, so we're gonna go look at some totem poles.
Our 12-minute part film, The Voices of Sitka, will be playing in the theater momentarily.
So this is a warrior's helmet. Very interesting. The Tlingit people were very fascinating. I love their art and their totem poles and their helmets, and it was a lot of fun learning about them. And we're going to head to the Totem exhibit. This dates back to 1903, so it's over 100 years old. And the one in the center is called the wolf pole, and it was also carved in 1903. The legend pole was carved in 1939. So here's one from 1901. Called the Raven. And if you really look at these totems, you kind of wonder what they're doing. Like they're tonguing each other. Somebody was eating the wrong end of an animal earlier. And yeah, this is the Raven. So there was a little area over there where they restore the totem poles, and some of these date back over 100 years. And now we're gonna walk through the forest, and this is pretty amazing. Yes, it's like a big cedar forest, and it's a very busy trail. A lot of folks in town. Beautiful day to walk through here too. Now keep your eye open for totem poles, right? Don't know where you might see them pop up. Well, this is our first totem.
It reminds me of walking around the forest looking for the Thomas Dambo trolls. Only this time it's totem poles.
Yep, kind of like Dambo trolls, but totem poles.
Nature.
And it's, oh, you can smell the,
just huge here.
and these are some of the biggest. I mean, I don't know if you could tell. Some of like the biggest cedar, like cedar trees of some sort. There's a raven up there. I think that's a big old salmon raven on top. They got like the wolf, and pretty cool. Nothing like walking in the woods here in search of totem poles. What do you think, Donna?
I'm looking for totem poles.
Yeah. So that one there, I'm assuming, is an orca with the fin, right? It's an orca.
Yep.
And then the raven is on the top of the majority of them. Yeah, we saw this guy earlier. Riches from the sea. And he was laying on his back like that.
Yeah. It looks soft and fluffy.
And then there's our ship out there in the bay. Look at the ship, makes me want to have lunch.
Yep. We're coming for you.
We're coming. That's a grand totem. So that was a fortress over there, and they were waiting for the Russians to return after a defeat. And there's been a bald eagle flying overhead. I can hear him. You know, that distinctive sound. Yeah, you can take home some salmon. Got canned salmon, sockeyed salmon. What are you trying, the elk?
Really salty.
I'll try the smoked salmon. Really good. Got a good taste. Yeah, so we're gonna try some Russian dumplings. I think we're gonna get beef. So we got some Russian dumplings here. It comes with a little slice of bread.
It smells spicy.
Yeah, I think it is a little spicy. Go ahead, Dawn, and try one out. I guess
It's like a potato.
I guess it's a thing here. Good? They're beef. Come on, beef or potato? Hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try this. Not bad at all. Wow, I like it. It's got a like a dumpling. Yeah, there's a corgi. Well, hello there. He's like, no. So I guess he's famous.
Yeah.
He hangs out here. His name is Nugget.
Hi, Nugget.
He just kind of just walks around, does his thing, right? So they got some very unique foods on the street here. King crab and hot butter. It's locally smoked king salmon. There's a great big line of folks waiting to get that. And then they actually have a reindeer hot dog back there. We talked about getting one, but they said it had one left. I don't know. I don't know about reindeer. What do you about eating a reindeer, Don? Don said, I don't want to eat a reindeer. You eat cows, though. People come from all around to meet Nugget back there. And we got to meet him. I didn't know he was a thing until after I was informed. And that's pretty crazy. He just walks the streets here. And we did get a bunch of stuff to take home. A whole bag full of stuff. And this has been a pretty cool little town. It's really, I like it how they blocked the streets off. And we got to go through the Totem Pole Park. And did some gift shopping, see what this is about. Beautiful views, the mountains. And we couldn't ask for a better day.
Yeah, today's a nice day.
I think
I overdressed.
I don't even need this jacket at all, period. Like, at all.
If you didn't bring it, you probably would have needed it.
But it's just been great. And then we went on the tour and we got to see those gray whales.
Yeah.
And then we saw otters. And it was just like, that's 2 days that we spent in Alaska that has been out of this world. Like, you couldn't ask for better. God is great. Just
Got to see a lot of wildlife.
well, now we're gonna do.
Awesome.
Yeah, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back on the ship. We're gonna take the little, and we're gonna get over there and grab something to eat on the ship. We did try those dumplings. They were pretty good, but we didn't. Dawn's like, I don't want to eat reindeer. But they do have some very unique foods only you can find in this area. And so, yeah, Dawn's like, I don't want no reindeer.
It was a good day.
Alaska is more amazing than I thought it ever would be. Another thing, there is eagles everywhere. In fact, there's one there. And that's all you hear them squawking. There must be hundreds and hundreds of them. And everywhere you look, you'll see them up in the trees. And that's amazing to me. It's loved. In fact, there's one there. So here they're talking about the Alaska Purchase, October the 18th of 1867. What a deal, it says. $7.2 million. 2 cents per acre. Yeah, that's one heck of a deal. And they show the Russians taking down their flag and the Americans raising theirs. And we are here in a castle. They call it a castle. It's Looks like a fortress to me.
I don't know about the castle, but it looks like a lookout tower.
Yeah, you can see all over, over the whole town. Anybody comes into the bay here. In this place, the first American flag was raised by the color guard from the company, the F-19th Infantry. And then that was the church that we were in earlier today, and it became the 49th state in 1959. Before that, it was just a territory. And wow, what a deal. I don't have $7 million, but I would definitely buy some acres for 2 cents per acre here. This was Russia's hopes for establishing a colony here in America, but it didn't work out that way. Yep. So the castle then served as the seat of the United States government here in Alaska. And then the castle was then used for an office and residence of the government officials until it was destroyed in a fire in 1894. On July the 18th of 1898, the order of President McKinley, this site was reserved for agricultural. And so this is where the transaction technically took place with the raising of the American flag. And yeah, that was an amazing deal. But back then, people criticized it. They said, why do you want Alaska? There's nothing there. Then gold, and now oil. And it's made this state a very rich state. And I heard that college tuition is paid for with oil money if you lived in Alaska. And don't you, when you graduate high school, you get money?
I think you get money from the state of Alaska for the oil too.
I think people here get money back every year because of the oil. So
you got to graduate in Alaska.
Yeah, you got to graduate here. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And a little bit of history. And we're on our way to the tender boats. 120 people per boat. That's pretty cool. I've never done this. This is, it's like an added, I don't know, trip. Pretty cool. Well, it has been fun, Sitka. Right here. Yeah, right here.
It was nice. Oh, we got to do that.
Yeah, you can walk to everything, and there's a lot of free things to do.
They got a nice walking path.
They do. It's a very nice town. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. Yeah. Yeah. And you got to see whales. Great ones this time. And there we go. Get to know you boat.
Yeah, it's packed. Look for the sea otters.
Yeah, they've been playing out there. I was watching them earlier play. Bye-bye, Sitka. And it's a little blurry out these windows, but there's the ship there. So we're back here on the ship. It is dinner time. We're gonna head on down to the main dining area, and I guess they have something Alaskan tonight. So I'm excited for that. Almost every night they have something, like halibut or salmon, but they supposedly have like a really cool treat down there. I'm gonna go check this out, and then yeah. But wow, we had an amazing day. And then they have a special suite tonight at around 9:30. there's a show in the theater that we want to go see. It's supposed to be like a dance. That sounds interesting too. So there's a lot to do tonight. So tonight is another dressy night. But the other dressy night that we had, nobody dressed up. So we decided we're just gonna go down like this tonight, seeing that we already did dressy night. I don't feel like putting on the suit for 2 nights in a row.
Enjoyed this beautiful day in Sitka today. The weather and scenery have both been amazing. We are in the process of starting up our propulsion systems, and once online we'll start to leave our starboard anchor. We have 6 shackles in the water, and each shackle is 27.3 meters, 90 feet or 15 fathoms. Meaning that today that we have had 164 meters or 540 feet of anchor chain helping to hold us in position. And the depth of water we anchored in was nearly 50 meters or 164 feet. Once our anchor is housed, the platforms are closed and tender boats stowed, we will make our way out of Sitka back into the Pacific bound for Ketchikan. The speed required for Ketchikan is almost 15 knots. And for those of you not already familiar, as we're sailing out of Sitka on our starboard side, you will see the large mountain, and that is Mount Edgecombe. Mount Edgecombe stands at 976 meters or 3,201 feet and is a historically active volcano, although the last major eruption was over 4,000 years ago. Once clear of the islands surrounding Sitka, we will sail initially on a southeasterly headings until going back into the Alaskan Inside Passage at Cape Decision at around midnight.
Yeah, I got my napkin put on my lap. Dawn got hers over there. And yeah, this is our setting. Very, very fancy.
Sea bass.
They have a pretty cool menu tonight. A lot of things I've never had before. I think I'm going to get the crusted pulled pork there. I don't even know how to say that, but I think I'm going to get it. I'm also going to get a classic Caesar salad. Dawn says she's going to get the brown sugar glazed salmon. And I'm not sure what I'm going to get here. Yeah, I could get a New York strip. Pan-seared sea bass. Looks interesting. I think I'm going to try something totally out of my realm. I'm going to go with the pan-seared sea bass with apple. But I would really like to get that New York strip loin. And it is gala night. And we dressed up the other fancy night, and we noticed that people don't necessarily dress up on this ship.
No.
We're Royal Caribbean. Everybody dresses up pretty much. So, and MSC they did. But we also have some bread service here looking really... This here is my pork. Can't pronounce it. I'm not going to. I'm not even going to try it. But you guys saw the menu. It looks really good. It's
like a crab cake.
Yeah, it's not though. It's appetizer. And you got the...
apple pear salad. Apple cucumber pear salad.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got raisins in it. Cranberries.
Cranberries good. Got some dressing over on the side there. Looking good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some pulled pork down in there. It looks like some slaw on the top. Very, very, very good. That is probably the best tasting thing I've had in a long time. It's like pulled pork. The sauce is barbecue. Very, very good. Just amazing. What'd you think of it? I gave you a bite of it.
Good.
It was. And they didn't forget the Caesar salad. They just brought it out. And my sea bass is here. What are you laughing at?
I mean, sea bass. It's funny.
My sea bass, looking good.
We got brown sugar salmon.
So we got a little bit of lettuce and tomato, some onion on top, and then you got the salmon now.
Yeah.
You got
the salmon's been pretty good.
A little bit of rice down below.
Yeah.
That salmon looks really, really good. The sea bass was good. It had a few bones in it. But really good all through. Now, Dawn's salmon was the bomb. And even you said it was really good. Like, I should have got the salmon. And this is outside my realm. Normally, I probably would have got the steak or something, or chicken breast. So, but it was good. It was good. I'm glad I stepped outside my realm tonight. So I got a cheese tray again tonight. Look like assorted cheeses, grapes, and what did you get? The lava?
Lava cake and then vanilla ice cream.
Looking really good. Absolute beautiful day. Okay, there are whales everywhere. And if you want to see whales, you have to come to Alaska. I mean, they're just, no matter where you turn, you see them. So we're sitting in the, what do you call this? The box seats?
The box seats.
I'll show you the one directly across from us. But they're like the fancy chairs, like, you know what I mean? You know, like the guy was saying the other night, you know, the Muppets? That's us.
That's us too.
I'll show you. Yeah, so this is the view from our seats. We decided to sit up here, and those are the seats across from us that are just like the ones we're sitting in. So the show was, it was okay. It wasn't like, it was pretty much ballet. It was, yeah. It was like ballet and that. And at the end of these videos, on our last day, we'll give you a full review on how we felt about everything, about the ship, about the food. So we'll give you a rundown when that happens. So there's a little area here on the 3rd floor where you can walk around the whole ship. And yeah. Ooh, it's cold on this side. So I think he's a crab, Dawn.
That's why they gave us the chocolate for the eyes.
Yeah, he's a crab. That's our first little animal that we've had.
Yeah.
And of course we have, if we want some room service in the morning, I think we'll do that. This is the chocolate surprise that we were surprised with, huh? So they keep bringing out chocolate, don't they? What do you think?
I think the white chocolate was better.
Oh, white chocolate.
Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end.
It is 11 o'clock, and we had a full day today.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We had
Wow.
a pretty good day today, too.
Yeah, Sitka. You guys all saw it. There's not much more to say. We met the magician from the other night. He was down there listening to the dueling pianos. And they have a new event, which they were trying out tonight. And they pretty much just walk around and give you chocolate. It was kind of like Halloween
Yeah.
on a cruise ship.
They should give out like a little fancy bag. You can just put your chocolates in there, so you don't have to eat them all right away with the spoon.
But it was good chocolate. It was
Yeah.
like high quality chocolate.
I like the white chocolate better than the dark chocolate. So
And
I don't know.
Had all kinds of stuff. And it was a great day. The shows, the entertainment, the singing, everything was great. The whales, got to see all those gray whales today.
That was amazing.
It was.
That was a lot in the pod too. They said it's uncommon for this time of the year for them to be here, so they must have stopped off here for a snack as they're on their way to Antarctica.
Yeah, I guess they're not supposed to be here. So we
Yeah.
were lucky. I said it was really wow.
Really rare that we've seen them, but it was a blessing too. So.
And yesterday we saw the humpbacks jumping out of the water, which was crazy.
That was amazing.
But folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be in Ketchikan. I think that's how you say it.
I'm
Ketchikan.
excited for that too.
Yes.
And my feet are killing me.
We don't have an excursion for tomorrow.
No.
We booked it that way. We figured we'll just take in as much.
Get off the ship and enjoy.
Enjoy, yeah. It's kind of an enjoy day because you
kind of laid back, relaxed day.
when you do excursions, you got to be at this point, go to that point, go to this point.
It was well worth the excursion today to see all that. We've seen a lot of wildlife.
We did. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Here in Alaska, if you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also if you haven't, please subscribe so you don't miss these upcoming Alaska adventures, guys. We have another day, and then we have a day at sea, and then we got to fly back to the Great Smoky Mountains. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye everyone. Have a good night.